Okay, we're doing 3-27C now, so I'll write that down. 2 plus 3 minus 2 times 2 and divided by, in parentheses, 4 squared minus 3 squared. Okay, so first we need to resolve what's inside the parentheses. So let's go ahead and do that. So, and inside the parentheses, we'll notice there's plus, minus, and multiplication. So we need to do that multiplication first. 2 times 2 is 4. And we still have the rest of it. We'll just rewrite it, times 14. And then inside these parentheses, 4 squared is 16, and 3 squared is 9. So we've simplified that, and we still need to resolve what's inside the parentheses. But now we can just take it left to right, because this is plus and minus, and we know that addition and subtraction is equal. So left to right, 2 plus 3 is 5, minus 4 is 1. So that leaves 1 times that 14. And then divided by 16 minus 9 is 7. All right, 14 times 1 is just 14. So this ends up being 14 divided by 7, which is equal to 2. All right, and we can check that by using the calculator that comes with CP/M. So we'll go ahead and put that in. 14 times 2 plus 3 minus 2 times 2 on the other side of the parentheses, and then divided by, and this is going to look a little different because they're using the line to show divided by. And then underneath it is 4 squared minus 3 squared. All right, and you can see once we've done typing it in, the answer is right here, which is the same as the answer that we have on our paper too. Okay, so now we're going to do D, which I'm going to write below because it looks like it's kind of long. Okay, so that's 12.7 minus 18.5 plus 15 plus 6.3 minus 1 plus 28.5. All right, so now because all of these operators are pluses and minus, so that's addition and subtraction, we'll just take this left to right. So 12.7 minus 18.5, well, because the 18.5 is bigger, that's a negative number that we're putting together with this 12.7. So we'll subtract this from that to figure it out. So let's see, 15, 7 out of 15, that's 8. And then 17 minus 12 is 5. And that's a negative number because the negative, the 18.5, was bigger than the 12.7. So now we're going to add that to the next thing that comes along, which is 15. So a negative 15, so we've got a negative 5 and a 5 and a positive 5. So that's, we can just eliminate those and think of this as a negative 0.8 from 10. And so that makes it 9.2, a positive 9.2. And then the next thing that comes along is a positive 6.3. So that adds up to 15.5. And then we have to subtract a 1 from it. And so that is 14.5. And then we'll add that together with the last item, which is 28.5. So the 1 and the 2, that's a 3. But then we've got 4 and 8, which is a 12. So that's 42. And then 5.5 and 0.5 is another 1. So that would be 43. All right, so let's check that out with our calculator. So we'll clear this, and then we'll type in 12.7 minus 18.5, and then we will add 15, and then we will add 6.3, and then we'll subtract a 1, and then we will add the 28.5. Okay, and that is equal to 43, which is exactly what we had in our paper. Okay, so we're done with that problem D.